Hey, welcome back to Magic City Entertainment. Hopefully, you guys are doing great today. So, today I want to talk to you guys about the PS5 showcase, and I'm going to talk about the Xbox as well, and my thoughts of how I think this thing is going to play out. So PlayStation finally has given us more information, which is great. Very excited. Unfortunately, the pre-orders went up live today. Sadly, I missed out on it for today, but hopefully tomorrow I have a chance of pre-ordering my console of choice, which is going to be the digital version. So wish me luck, guys. I mean, if I don't get this now, I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait until I'm able to even get my hands on a PS5. So I have my fingers crossed that tomorrow is the day that I can hopefully get it. But anyway, let's hop into the news. So they're giving us quite a few games. Some of them are going to be launch titles. One for sure that is for sure a launch title is Spider-Man Miles Morales. This game looks fantastic, and on top of that, this is running on the PS5. The gameplay that I'm going to try to show you guys, it's running on PS5. It's very smooth. It's not going to be a lot of gameplay. It's going to be just a little bit, enough to leave you guys like, wow, maybe I should get a PS5. So Miles Morales looks great. It's continuing the story after the first game. So we get to know more about Miles and what he's going through and everything, which is great because then that's going to lead up into Spider-Man 2. So that's very exciting. Graphically, it looks great. There was a lot of great QTE moments in there that fit perfectly with this game. And there was a moment in this game where he's holding like the bridge up. It reminded me so much of Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man that came out, the newest one with Tom Holland, that moment was great. What else? What other games did they have? They have some games that are coming over that were on the PS4, like Fortnite. That's coming over. They have it to where it's under the Real Engine 4. So I'm not too big on Fortnite anymore, so I honestly don't care too much about it. That's a hit or miss for me. I really don't care, so skip. They have another game called Demon Souls. That game looks really good. Not my cup of tea. It's just one of those games where you die a whole bunch of times until you realize, oh, this is what I gotta do in order to avoid that. So if you're into those type of games, that may be for you. But me personally, I skip those kind of games. It's just too frustrating for me. If I'm gonna play a game, I want to enjoy my time. I don't want to be stressing about how many times I'm getting killed and oh, I need to do this. I don't really want to do that. Then there's this one game called Deathloop. Now, most of these games I'm saying aren't going to be available right then and there. The only game available right then and there is Spider-Man Miles Morales. That is the launch title for the PlayStation 5. Deathloop. The trailer of it looks pretty interesting. So it consists of basically there's this assassin. He's in a loop and he has to kill 8 targets, but he has to do it inside that loop in that time frame from what I'm understanding. Now it consists of, they kept hinting at 2 birds, 1 stone. So basically you need to kill 2 of them at the same time to I guess close that loop in general. So it's gonna be like a game where you have to actually think before you act. You can't just go gun running. You have to think. You have to think this through. You gotta be literally like, it's like playing chess basically. You need to be 4 steps ahead, and with this game, you need to literally be 4 steps ahead. So it looks pretty interesting. It's the people behind the Wolfenstein series. If you look at the trailer, you can see Wolfenstein was definitely implemented into this game. What else we got? We have Call of Duty, Cold War. That's gonna be on both consoles. So you got PS4 and PS5 for this. But they put it on PS5 in the showcase. It looks really good. It actually looked like one of those movies, you used to see it on the big screen. So definitely looks pretty good. Can't wait for that to come out. Huge Black Ops fan. Had a lot of great moments back in the day. So I can't wait to see this game actually come out on the PS5. I know it's gonna look great. I know it's gonna look great. Then you have Five Nights at Freddy. I don't really care about this game. This is like a PC game to me. So I don't really care too much about Five Nights at Freddy. Not even gonna talk about that. It's pretty boring actually. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. So basically it's just a full game. But now it's gonna be on PS5, and you're gonna have access to, I guess, the other side story of the villain. So yeah, and then I'm pretty sure you get a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Looks pretty fire, not gonna lie. I didn't play 5 that much. I played maybe 20 minutes of it, and that was it. The reason being is because I got it from Redbox and just didn't have a lot of time. But I'm definitely looking forward to this. That game was fire. Then we have God of War Ragnarok. If you guys didn't play the last God of War, which I highly recommend you guys play it. Very great game. Very, very great game. That's going to be the sequel to the first one we got. Don't know too much about it. It was a teaser trailer. All we have is the title. That's it. But I'm pretty sure, you're going to have Thor. Pretty sure you may have even Odin, maybe. I can only speculate. So there's not too much to talk about. We don't know much. But I'm pretty sure it's coming out in 2021. So probably towards the end of this year, early January maybe, we may find out more information about it. So keep your eyes open for that. Then you have Resident Evil 8, The Village. Don't really care about Resident Evil, to be honest with you. So this game, I mean, if you're into horror games, it may be for you, right up your alley actually. For me, I love horror movies and stuff like that. I love horror games, but I don't know, this Resident Evil just didn't look interesting to me. I don't know what it is. I just didn't find it appealing too much. So I'm not even gonna really get into it. I don't really know too much about it anyway. You have a Harry Potter game. Yeah, I know, you heard correctly. A Harry Potter game. So that looks pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I was a huge Harry Potter fan when I was a kid. So actually being able to play in Hogwarts, I mean, that would be great. I mean, who knows? Maybe Harry and the gang could be there as like little Easter eggs, or maybe even find Easter eggs, around the school or whatnot. And it seems like it's one of those, probably like an RPG type of game. Create your own character, go through level ups, missions, side missions. We don't know. All we have is a trailer. It looks pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Then we got Final Fantasy 16. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy gamer, but man, this looks great. And they have it in 4K. Oof. Smooth. It looks really, oh my god, it looks really smooth. Like, they're pushing the PS5. They're pushing it to its full potential. I thought they pushed the PS4 to the full potential. Nah. They said, hold up, wait a minute. Here's a PS5. We're gonna show you what we pimping. So, I mean, it looks great. There's some gameplay in there, but more so story. And I may cop this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into Final Fantasy, but that gameplay, it looks really damn good, like really good. So I mean, I may check that out. Then we have Crash Bandicoot. You already know I'm getting that game for sure. I'm a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. This one looks fun. I mean, it's just like the originals. Same thing, really. Honestly, it doesn't really change. To be honest with you, nothing has really changed. I mean, that's pretty much it. But to think about this, look at all these games that I mentioned that we're getting for the PS5. Most of them are not going to be launch titles at all. Just Spider-Man. From what we know, Spider-Man is going to be a launch. And we still have other games like Ratchet and Clank. I can't think of any other games on top of my head. But, I mean, we have games to choose from when it eventually comes out. Oh, Cyberpunk 2077. There's another one that's coming for PS5. And then you have these, you got free upgrades. So, say for instance, you have this version of, let's say, for example, say for example, you get Spider-Man, right? Miles Morales for PS4. And you want to upgrade it to PS5. You sure can. But you may have to pay a different price. You may have to pay a little extra money because now the games have been risen in price. So the consoles cost there's two different versions of it. So you have a digital, which is $399, and then you have the physical it takes physical disc and does digital. That's $499. So you have that also. So you have to take that into consideration when you're trying to choose which console you want to go with. But I think the one thing that's separating PS5 from Xbox is that they have games. One thing that Xbox has always lacked is they don't have games to show. And when they did their little showing and the pricing and everything, they thought they had it. But in actuality, they did not. Even the prices are good. I will admit the prices are good for what you're getting. But there's no games. I don't want to hear this, oh, we have Halo. I don't give a crap about Halo. Okay, I'm done with Halo. I've been done with Halo for a long time. I need something new and fresh. And don't come to me with that God of War. I don't want to hear that. They don't have anything else. And that's so sad to see because I love seeing console wars. I really do. But I already know the PC people coming in saying, but we're better. I know PC's better. I have a PC. But I love playing on my consoles. I've been playing on my consoles for a long time. Holds a special place in me. But Xbox, man, you gotta step your game up. I really think Xbox can actually do it. It's just they don't have enough games to hold themselves up above the water. Like PlayStation keeps pushing them down. Xbox keeps trying to come back up. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. But Sony just has that hit power, Xbox, we got Halo, we got Gears of War, okay, we got Spider-Man, we got all these other games, these exclusive Uncharted, God of War. You have all these exclusive games. That's the one thing Xbox does not have, exclusives. And that's the bad part about it. If they had exclusives, they could compete with PlayStation. They could. And I think they need to. They need to start making more games exclusive to their console only. But sadly, they haven't. They've actually gone back, saying, single player games are dying. Then look what came out. The Last of Us Part 2, God of War, Spider-Man. Those are story-driven games, okay? No multiplayer. So, I don't know what they were talking about. It's sad to see. I love both consoles. I really do. I remember when I had an Xbox 360. It was some good old times back in those days. Some good old times. There was a lot of great games. For Xbox 360, PS3. It was a great era, And PS5 right now is just showing you this is what the fans want. They want games. That's literally all we want is games. To me personally, I'm more of a story-driven type of person. I love games that have a great story. I can dabble in some multiplayer. I don't mind. But I'd rather have a story game that glues me down to my butt for at least 8 hours. Maybe even longer than that. But sadly, Xbox just hasn't done it. But yet, Xbox still has a chance. So I'm pretty sure next year, we're going to hear some games coming out more. So we'll see. Hopefully, Xbox comes with some heat. I want them to come with some heat. Because then, that pushes PlayStation to come with even better heat. So both companies are going head to head. Who can make the better game? Then as gamers, we both win. Regardless, there's no console war anymore. We all win. We're all getting great games at the end of the day. But I would love to hear what are you guys' thoughts about the PS5 dropping, the Xbox dropping. What y'all guys think about the pricing? I forgot to mention the games have gone up in price. So now games are $70, basically. So keep that in mind if you want to get a PS5 game or even an Xbox One. Games have gone up in price. But I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts about, all the news in gaming. Drop it down in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.